Okay, so I'm over here on YouTube trying to see what type of new videos I should do next, and here I am looking at some of the most popular videos I have. And, well, dumb memes aside, the most popular video I have is a video of the most infamous creepypasta images and their origin. And here I was wondering what video I should do next. I should do another part of this. So yes, my lads and gents, ladies and gentlemen for short, I will be discussing some more infamous creepypasta images and their stories. So relax, sit down, eat, drink, even sleep if you want. You could do any of those things, but please listen as I describe you even more creepypasta images and their stories. In January 19, 2003, Indian officials ventured into a deep jungle investigating several missing persons reports from a nearby city. What they found was a Tower of Silence, aka a dogma. Zoroastrians used the sites to dispose of bodies in the open air, where then scavengers like vultures and other types of animals will come in, touch and get whatever they want of the corpse and would eventually dissipate. While sites like these are not uncommon in certain parts of India, several peculiarities hint at something more unusual. None of the bodies depicted in the photograph were identified. Villagers from nearby, though initially surprised at the sheer number of corpses in the dogma, proved unable to recognize the bodies. The corpses also do not match the description of some of the missing people that were missing in the nearby cities. Now, what is the use of the dogma? The purpose of this is because Zoroastrians believe that the human cadaver as is unclean, and the corpse demon Nasu is believed to be inside of the body that contaminates it. So in order to get it pure, you lay it down there and have all those vultures and scavengers come in and take all the negative and horrible and evil stuff away from it, thus allowing them to bury it as pure as possible. Now, as you can see, this picture is apparently of what they found of the dogma and all of the horrific things they've seen. Now, is this image real? Of course not. This is fake. As it says in the title, it's a creepypasta. This image is an edited version of what it originally is, which is a dogma. But for some reason, they added in a pit with blood, and I don't know why they inserted all these things to make it more scary. Here's what was put in for the creepypasta, and here is the original picture, or there are some other sites that are from this picture. I can't find the original one where they edited it, but here are other sites of that same picture. And yeah, I don't know why they edited it. Just by itself you could write a story, but they just added in some blood, make it darker, make it more spookier for the kids reading this. And I'm gonna do this, and you could tell me in the comments if I should do it for the next part, because believe me, there is a next part coming out. I'm gonna rank these creepypastas and how I feel about them, up to 0 out of 10, 0 being booty cheeks and 10 being the best story ever written. I'm gonna give this story a 6 out of 10. This was not that bad of a story. I feel like it was unnecessary for them to edit the picture, because by itself it could be already interesting. The stuff about Zoroastrians and the Indian and that type of culture being used, kind of weird, but for people that don't know, especially dumb American kids, this was pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Not that bad, not that bad. Now, this creepypasta has been named a lot of things. A lot of people call it Sunny, a lot of people call it the Suicide Girl, a lot of people even call it the Blue-Eyed Painting. But what I will call it is creepy, because goddamn, if I saw that when I was young, I would have peed my pants. Whether it was being scared or horny is up to you. But here's the story. An internet urban legend that comes from Japan, circulating in the 2010s. This painting is from a Japanese girl who passed away by taking her own life. And it is said that if you stare at this image for 5 minutes, you will be fated to do the same thing that the Japanese girl went through. Now, is this story real? No, it's fake, clearly. But what is the origin of this picture? Well, apparently this picture is from an artist called Robert Chang, more specifically from a screenplay called Tellurian Sky. This is a drawing of the melancholic princess. It is a character called Princess Rua from one of his screenplays. So that's all you need to know. Apparently some people have edited this image to make it more scarier, more weirder. Apparently if you stare at it for 5 minutes, it'll see your soul, and whatever happened to that Japanese girl that made it will happen to you. It's kind of stupid. I'm gonna rank it a 4 out of 10. This story is kind of bland. The image, as I said, gives me conflicting energies. I don't know how to feel, but hey, it's pretty good, and apparently it's just some dumb OC from a guy's screenplay, so there you go. In January 2006 in New York, the patient of a well-known psychiatrist draws the face of a man that has been repeatedly appearing in her dreams. In more than one occasion, the man has given her advice on her private life. The woman swears she has never met the man in her life. The portrait lies forgotten on the psychiatrist's desk for a few days until one day, another patient recognizes the face and says that the man has often visited him in his dreams. He has also claimed he has never seen that man in his waking life. The psychiatrist decides to send the portrait to some of his colleagues that have patients with recurrent dreams. Within a few months, 4 patients recognized that man as a frequent presence in their own dreams. All the patients refer to him as this man. Now, first, this story is amazing. Like, don't get me wrong. When I first saw the picture of this man, I was scared. I was not peeing my pants, and not because of any other emotions. The only emotion is fear, because goddamn, this guy is ugly. So the story of this man is about a bunch of people getting this man in their dreams, whether it be positive or negative, or even in between. This man has been appearing in not just one person's dream, but several in the New York area. And it's not even just in New York. This man has been appearing worldwide, all the way from China to Russia, from Ghana to Colombia. This man has been everywhere, and he's been affecting everybody's dreams. And there are some theories describing what is the purpose of this man. Why is everybody seeing him? Now, there are a lot of theories suggesting why this man is there. Theories from people thinking that this man is the representation of our emotions due to stress and hardship. This man actually being real and we're just forgetting about it, and him being just outright God. Like, these theories have been spread worldwide, and now a lot of you guys might be saying, is this man real? No, it is not. Apparently, this man was created by someone called Andrea Nutella, who also runs a guerrilla marketing agency which creates weird art projects and conspiracies. And there was a rumor that apparently this man was going to be a horror movie, but it was never released. But apparently this man has been nothing but a big hoax. So hey, I like this creepypasta. If I'm gonna have to rank it, this creepypasta gets an 8 out of 10. This creepypasta gave me the heebie-jeebies, as some might say. And this one was a good one. I do like that there was a supposed website of this man to tell not just the story, but some of the theories and some of people's dreams with this man, and it not being always negative, like being a Freddy Krueger type thing. Having people getting help from this man when they were in distress in the dreams, just seeing this man and the passing of whatever they were doing in the dreams. It was really cool, and I do enjoy this story for being kind of semi-realistic. In my opinion, the best creepypastas are the ones that seem realistic. And oh my god, this is one of the most NPC faces I have ever seen. Like, boy, if I don't see that fucking Sim City ass, cartoon principal looking ass, middle-aged and depressed ass, I'm going to fucking call the police. This man might be a lot of things, but pretty ain't one of them. Now, this creepypasta is really long and I don't want to basically read it verbatim, so I'm gonna put it down in the description below. But as a small summary, this creepypasta was written in 4chan originally before being transferred to the creepypasta website. And this creepypasta is a guy explaining all the anomalies he has seen from these pictures. And just as you would suspect, some of these pictures are cursed. So here are some of the examples I'll give you of the cursed images. Here we have the Collinwood fire. Apparently this fire was taken inside of Lakeview School in Collinwood, Ohio, before it was consumed by fire on March 4th, 1908, killing 172 students and faculty, and even one rescuer. Wow, that's crazy. Here we have the death of John Olsted. This prophetically torn photograph depicts a regimental color guard of the Union Army 1 month before they marched into the Battle of Antietam. The gentleman on the far right named John Olsted has the right side of his face and right arm blown off by the cannon fire at the start of the hostilities. It is known exactly when the damage of the photo occurred. Here we have these photos that were taken in the 1800s by amateur spelunker and photographer named Orrin Jeffries. Apparently there was some sort of monster humanoid creature hidden beneath the cavern. You know, all those cool stuff. And that's basically what this creepypasta is just a bunch of short stories, and it's pretty fine. It is a little tedious to read because it's just a bunch of short stories compiled into one creepypasta. If I have to rank it, I'm gonna give it a 6, and no, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because I feel like at least the Dogma one was original. This one feels like it just got a bunch of pictures and started making either fake origins or just started writing the truth of them. And a lot of people are wondering, well, what's the origin of this pictures? Well, here we have one, you know, we have the cavern, you know, all spooky and scary, and here we have the original one. So yes, this creepypasta is fake, and you could see online the origins of all the different pictures that have been said and even more. So again, if you want to hear the full story, go to the description because my lazy ass ain't gonna read any more of these short stories because we got a video to do. An apparent cursed video where if you see this image, you'll be cursed to annoyance by the image and you'll get so sick of it, you'll just click off. Yes, this video called WPKW is mostly a weird figure with loud noise being strung on with in order to get you guys sick, I guess. I don't know. It's supposedly a cursed video, and some say it is a video of a murder victim or some sort of snuff film. A lot of people say it's some sort of government experiment gone wrong, and some even say is an old ancient curse digitalized for the modern viewers. Now, is it fake? Yes, it is fake, of course. And this image might be seen as a lot of things. A lot of people online said it looks like Rick Roll. A lot of people also online says that it looks like an Adolf Hitler mask that's just blurred out. You know, who knows? I try to find out the origin, and apparently this picture, the unblurred footage, is unseen, but a lot of people have put and pieced it together saying that it's either Rick Roll or it's Adolf Hitler, and whatever it is has to be better than the original image because that video gave me such a headache. I remember seeing that video and I wasn't even that afraid of it, I was just more annoyed of it, you know? I was over there thinking of, holy shit, this is some disturbing video, I'm not supposed to watch it. It's just fucking Rick Roll over there with loud grumbling noises. I was so mad. I'm gonna give this creepypasta a 4 out of 10. Like, goddamn. At least, you know, some other videos where you would think a jump scare would happen, at least you would get a payoff. Here you don't get a payoff, you just get anticipated into something weird that's happening, but nothing happens because you just get a bunch of noise that irritates me. Let's just move on before I get an aneurysm. Alright, another one. Marina Glasgow is an internet legend of a man staring directly at the viewer before ending the video with a grin. And of course, creepypastas were made of this video because originally it was just a video being uploaded, and then a lot of people came in and started making creepypastas. A lot of the creepypastas were basically saying that the video was cursed and that some people gouged their own eyes and sent them to YouTube's main office in San Bruno. Now that one is of course fake because it was found out that the person in the video is a man named Brian Cortez, who is known to be used by the Hillman Curtis website. It is now believed that he lives in the Virgin Islands, and apparently they just used his image for some reason. I don't know, he just looks like some random guy that I would see in fucking the Walmart, you know, shopping for fucking cabbages. I don't know. This creepypasta, it was pretty good. It was better than WPKW, I can say that for sure. But again, it's one of those creepypastas that you would expect like a jump scare to happen, but it's just a creepy, weird video. The creepypasta, I guess it was more better than WPKW, so I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. Not that bad. Jonathan Galindo is a cursed image who is associated with the Blue Whale Challenge from 2019. Just like the Blue Whale Challenge, the Jonathan Galindo is a social media challenge that encouraged children, teenagers, and young adults to do specific tasks over the course of 50 days that are assigned to them by the anonymous administrator. The tasks escalate throughout the 50 days, and on the last day, there's only one way to win. That's through suicide. As I said, the game was spread out through all social media like Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Twitter, and TikTok, of course, which was the most dangerous thing for young and impressionable kids that used those apps. And just like the Blue Whale game, Jonathan Galindo has a lot of creepypasta associated with it. Creepypastas like Jonathan Galindo being able to hack and get all your information all at once, having no choice but to participate in these disgusting games. Jonathan Galindo being able to ruin your life, and all this all because you were so interested and looked at this guy's social media page. All of that is bullshit. By the way, all this Jonathan Galindo, Blue Whale, even the Momo challenge thing was all stupid, and I'm not saying that the people that were affected by it are stupid, because all of them were young and impressionable teenagers and kids, so I'm not gonna fault them at that. But the Jonathan Galindo thing is fake. As you see, the Jonathan Galindo picture looks like Goofy from Disney, and that's because this image was used by a cosplayer by the name of Samuel Canini, and these pictures and videos were all dated back from 2012 and 2013, and there were just pictures and videos he did for jokes and laughs. All he did was just play around with his friends dressed up as Daffy Duck, Mickey Mouse, and Goofy over there doing some crazy stupid shit as one would do at a young age. But sadly, that image of Goofy was used to drum out all this fear and have kids who were young, as I said, impressionable young kids, teenagers, young adults, they were all scared, especially because of these guys pretending to be Jonathan Galindo or whatever it is. They all pretended to get all their information, which they can get it, but you have to purposefully either follow the link or give them the straight up the IP address in order for them to get all of your information. So if you would have either ignored them or even trolled them, I said in the previous video that I met someone with a Jonathan Galindo page and they were over there asking, do you want to play a game? And all I said was, hey, I fucked your mom, and he got mad. And that isn't the only time. After realizing the effect of people getting hurt and people starting to get aware, they started memeing all these wannabe Jonathan Galindo profiles, and you could see online of people back in the day either messing with them in Discord or Instagram, trolling them and them having a good time. And I guess this one is kind of really hard to rank. I'm not gonna rank this one because this did affect some kids in, you know, real life. Some people did die, just like the Blue Whale Challenge and even the Momo Challenge. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna find all of these challenges later on in life, and in YouTube you're gonna find someone else doing it. I don't know, Ducky Momo Challenge or whatever. You're gonna find all these dumb things and trends that are gonna start, and you know, people don't know better, but now we do. So at least we have all those people that have sadly passed away as an example on what to do when these certain situations have sadly happened and will happen. So that's basically it. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Follow the YouTube commandments, and I'll see you guys next time.